Then come up. Use that as an excuse to visit.
I don't need the excuse, I can go.
Come. And me? That's me.
You?
Yeah. I'm coming.
The rest of you is something like that. Okay. The West of the world, something like that. Because here, the West of it is cricket.
Yeah.
Let's start in 10 minutes.
What's it about? Oh, yeah. So you're the CEO? Yeah, but
What is it?
no, nothing.
I bet.
You have something in Jamaica. You West of this cricket.
I'm not on this phone. You can see if I come to you. You have your phone, take come to you.
I understand. No,
Big boy is for the Yeah, man. Which one is school?
no, but you got to Michael. The end of the door.
That's regarding.
Let me see the team, I'm saying, okay, let me be around.
Close enough. Yeah. Right.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and our viewers who are watching us. Live streaming all the way across the world. We are here at the Cricket Hall of Fame's passing off ceremony, where we deliver the certificate for the most honorable Portia Simpson. She was inducted into the Cricket Hall of Fame October 5th, 2024. So as you get ready, we usually start with a word of prayer. So we are asking Sidian Mesam, Hall of Fame's chaplain, to do the prayer.
Oh, bless the Lord, everybody. Good afternoon. Let us pray. Oh God, I want to thank you for today. I want to thank you for this gathering, oh God, that we are about to embark on, oh God. I pray that you just Have your own way in it, O God. Let proceeding run smoothly and in order, O God. Let's give you thanks and praise. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen and amen.
Thank you very much, sir. And we're going to invite the CEO of West Indies Cricket Development Academy to do the opening remarks. We are here at their invitation to come to Jamaica. Mr. Codlin.
Afternoon, everyone. Today we are very happy to be here and to be inviting the Cricket Hall of Fame, the first in the world Cricket Hall of Fame, for this presentation for former Prime Minister, the most Honorable Portia Simpson Miller. She has played an integral role in sports development here in Jamaica, brought back into international cricket. And I want to take honor and great privilege in welcoming the Executive Director of the Cricket Hall of Fame, Mr. Michael Chambers, back home to Jamaica. Also want to acknowledge Cricket Hall of Famer, Mr. Courtney Daly, and Cricket Hall of Famer, Mr. Lindell Wright. Also, other guests and members that are here, we want to welcome you and ask you to feel welcome as we gather here to deliver this prestigious award to the most Honorable Portia Simpson Miller. All those that are online and all over Jamaica, all over the world, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here with us. And may God continue to bless us and bless Jamaica. Long we love and long live the first Cricket Hall of Fame, USA.
Thank you, Mr. Codlin. The Cricket Hall of Fame was organized back in 1980 to be used as a vehicle through which cricketers, well-wishers of cricket, players, administrators are honored for the work they do in the development, the growth and development of cricket in the United States of America and at the international level. So we are the first Cricket Hall of Fame in the world, and we are located in Hartford, Connecticut. But like Mr. Codlin just said, October 5th, we inducted the most Honorable Portia Simpson, former Prime Minister of Jamaica, into the hall. And it was a big deal for us at the hall because a few years ago, maybe about 8 years ago, a group of folks in Hartford, Connecticut tried to get an honorable doctorate degree for the honorable lady, and for some reason she was advised not to accept the degree, and so we felt a little slighted that the Prime Minister didn't accept an honorable PhD degree from our University of Hartford in Hartford. But then when we were looking back last year, we saw that the Honorable Lady has done a lot for cricket, especially when she brought back Chris Gayle. And when we did the analysis, we saw that as a result of Chris Gayle coming back to cricket, T20 exploded. And last year, the talk was to have T20 World Cup played in the US and the West Indies. And in June it happened. The World Cup was played. T20 World Cup was played in the United States of America and in the West Indies. So we give her credit, and so this evening we will present her certificate and her citations from the state of Connecticut. We will turn those over to a person in the room, and we will bring that to a close. We are also here to tell the West Indies, we are begging them to get involved in mind power training. We've been since 2016, we've been bringing the idea that West Indies can only be great again when they start teaching in their culture mind power training. That is very important. We at the Hall, we are convinced that until Cricket West Indies start training their players and administrators how to use the art of mind power training, Cricket West Indies is and will go no place. Today we have our friends from Portland. Mr. Natada Brown is here with us. He's representing Portland women's team, right, sir?
Yes, sir.
The organization. Back in 2019, there were a group of women trying to get to the US to play in a tournament, 15 to be exact. And they were all denied visas by the US Embassy. And so the Hall of Fame promised Portland women that they would never have to leave Portland to play in another tournament. So we orchestrated a tournament in Portland, and it's going in its fourth year, sir, right?
Yes, sir.
It's going in its fourth year. It's going to be March this year.
March next year.
Not next year.
Yes.
It's in full swing. And just to tell the folks a little bit more about Portland, the ambassador from the US to Jamaica is a Jamaican, Mr. Nehemiah Perry. The good thing about that is his wife is also from Portland, and she has pledged that she is going to put together a pavilion, a park in Portland. They've started looking at.
We're doing procurement, basically, and analysis of costs.
Okay, hear that. So they have started putting together the project. The area that it's going to be established, they have already selected it. They are now doing cost analysis and what needs to be done to make that field playable. So Portland is on the move thanks to Mrs. Perry, the wife of Ambassador Perry. He was supposed to have been here. He said he was going to try because he was supposed to be turning over some uniforms, some gears for the women's team. But he's not here, so we will have to do another program where you come into Kingston, meet with the ambassador, and receive those gears. While we're doing that, we also like to introduce a young lady, Jody Ann Brown. I got it right this time? Now, Judy Ann was given a 2-year scholarship from the Cricket Hall of Fame to complete her bachelor's degree at UW. And Jody Ann is telling me that she is going to be graduating this November. So, we have a little token of our appreciation. So we're going to ask the newest member of the Hall of Fame, Mr. Courtney Daly. So Julian, if you would just come up and we'll have Mr. Daly make this presentation. That's a little token of our appreciation that you actually did finish.
Thank you for being here and your
Now, Julian has been a disciple of the Mind Power program. So, Julian, if you believe that the Mind Power training is necessary, then we're going to give you the mic for 5 minutes, and you just tell us if you learned anything, if it did help you to achieve your goals.
Hi, good day everyone. I just want to thank the Cricket Hall of Fame once again for their support on this journey, and to thank Mr. Chambers for believing in me. I believe our first interaction was probably my first practice in mindfulness and mind power, because we met at Kensington. We had one conversation. He asked me if I really wanted to finish school. I said yes, and here I am. So that is a reflection, an instant reflection of the Mind Power training. Since right thinking and positive thinking and being in the moment and always reflecting the present moment. So even right now, in this present moment, as I am here, though I do feel nervous, I still feel called to say this message because it's important. And I agree with him 100% that if we can get that in our sports and in our youth, to start thinking positively, to start looking at the root of our problems, our traumas, or anxieties, then we can always become better at the things that we want to do. So once again, thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Julian. So now what we'd like to do is just to introduce a number of the persons who are with us. We have Mr. Anthony Chambers, all the way from Connecticut. Mr. Keith Temple, all the way from Connecticut. We have Mr. Donald Beeson here with us this evening, all the way from Connecticut. And like I told you, we have folks from Portland here with us. And we have Mr. Lloyd Chambers, one of our sponsors from Chambers, Texaco. He's also here with us. We have Kiddies Care Pediatricians. Those are some doctors up in New Kingston who are telling us that they will look after the women cricketers. So if, Julian, you can take that message back. We know that we're hearing that there is not only mental training, but physical training, and also the healing of the body and the kids in your community. So those pediatricians are ready to help working with the women, to make sure that the children are well taken care of. We have Chambers Texaco standing over in the corner. He has been helping us with the women's tournament down in Portland, and he's once again spearheading that program. We have the CEO for Cricket, West Indies Cricket Development Academy. That academy, now, it's strange because people ask, how did we stay in Connecticut and make a connection with these folks in Vere, Clarendon? But when Jesus made his statement, he said, I have not seen faith like this anywhere in Jerusalem. In Israel. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Codlin does not have a PhD. I don't think he has a bachelor's. Yes, sir? That's right. And I am going to tell you the only person in Jamaica who understands the mind power training is Mr. Codlin. And he has been doing it now for about a year. We've been working together. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, just as how I would say the only person who can resurrect Jamaican cricket, West Indies cricket, and I'm going to get in trouble when I see this, is Dave Cameron, the only person who will be able to resurrect the minds of the West Indian players, the Jamaican players, is if they start listening to Brother Codlin. Every Thursday night we have a Zoom channel where we go over the mind power training, and we are inviting you all to come on. Sister Julian has been coming on Thursday nights, and you heard what she said. It was as a result of the mind power training that she has actually improved her confidence level of going to bat and not worried about the bowlers. Right, Miss Julia? That's what you said, right? You are now confident that you can bat and score 50 runs at a clip. So that's what mind power does for you, if you study and if you learn it. We're going to move now into doing the induction piece of what we really came here for. And later on we will continue talking about mind power. So what I will have to do is make the announcement that was made that Mr. Courtney Daly was subject to when he came to the Hall of Fame October 5th when he was in Connecticut. And we always like to say that when the inductees are called upon, they get nervous, anxiety sets in. But Mr. Lyndon Wright said he was not nervous when he did his induction in Florida.
Mind training.
The mind He said he was doing the mind training before. So, so I am tasked with saying these words. By the powers vested in me as the executive director of the world's first Cricket Hall of Fame, I now declare that as of October 5th, 2024, the Most Honorable Portia Simpson was inducted into the Hall of Fame with all the honors and privileges thereto appertaining. So as of today, we will now bring the certificate forward. We'll ask Anthony just to bring us the certificate. And we're going to ask Mr. Codlin. We're going to ask Mr. Codlin to present this plaque to Mr. Lyndon Wright, and he will make sure that the Honorable Lady is giving her award.
Microphone. So kind of straight it from all. I'll hold it down a little bit more. Perfect. Thank you.
And then we have a certificate down there from the Mayor of Hartford. Mayor of Hartford, to your left. So we're going to ask Mr. Daly now and Mr. Codlin to present this certificate from the Mayor of Hartford. And Mr. Daly, you might want to read it, what it says. And we're going to ask Mr. Wright again to accept.
City of Hartford, Connecticut, official citation presented to Portia Simpson Miller. Be it hereby known to all that I thereby offer my sincerest congratulations in recognition of our honorable achievements you have earned throughout your career. The city of Hartford and all its residents congratulate you on your induction into the Cricket Hall of Fame. Signed by the Mayor of Hartford, Arun, I can't even pronounce
That's
it,
all right.
dated October 5th, 2024.
Can you look at my camera? Can you come over a little bit more for me? No man, you're fine, yes. Gentleman in the center. Over, yes. I'll hold down the certificate. Yes. Hold it. Thank you.
You might have your man, or yourself.
So we ask
You
him.
can't give me that still. You can't give me 2 minutes. You go somewhere on our own, man. You know what? But I don't, more important. It's not big deal.
Now the General Assembly official citation introduced by Representative Miriam Khan, 5th District. Be it hereby known to all that the Connecticut House of Representatives hereby offers its sincere congratulations to Her Excellency the Honorable Portia Simpson Miller in recognition of as an international inductee for her growth and development of cricket in Jamaica and the West Indies. The entire membership extends its heartiest wishes on this memorable occasion and express the hope for continued success. Given this 5th day of October 2024 at the state capital, Hartford, Connecticut, by Matt Ritter, Speaker of the House. So we hope Mr. Wright will find his way to
Hold it. Perfect. One more. Thank you.
all right. So we want to thank you all. We just see Miss Colette Love coming in, Fire Department, St. Andrew, representing. So we want to thank you all for coming out and spending these few minutes with us. This might sound like a simple affair, but yesterday you had the Heroes Day in Jamaica, right? Where you honored all those individuals who got awards. Now I am going to be bold enough to tell you that what the Honorable Portia Simpson received, I'm going to say is bigger than what all those guys got, for the simple reason, because she intervened into the reintroduction of Chris Gayle back to Cricket West Indies and to Jamaica. Because Chris Gayle came back to T20 cricket, T20 cricket exploded after that. And today we have the IPL and the CPL and all these leagues where fellows are making millions of dollars playing cricket. It's now being extended to the women. So Jodian, if you keep on batting, you might be able to pick up some of those millions that, Chris is leaving now because he's retiring. I know Brother Lindell right here is wishing that he could go back to the to get involved in some of those cricket. But what we are hoping to do now, because Brother Lindell represents Boys Town, right, sir? And we are hoping that at some point in time, the Cricket Hall of Fame can link with Boys Town to supply us with cricketers in the US, because cricket has now come to the US for real. It's now a professional sport in the US, and I'm telling Cricket West Indies, because of this, you're going to see a death of Cricket West Indies. All your players are going to move to the US if something is not done to improve their mental faculty. And we are telling everybody, mind power training is the only thing that is going to solve Cricket West Indies dilemma. Nothing else. They have talent, but success we preach is 20% talent, 80% being focused in what you're doing. Any questions before we close? Because I'm told that we have 2, 4, 6, 8, right? We have enough food. We were hoping that less folks will show up rather than there. So because I have not been, I was hoping that we'll be able to enjoy, some good food. So don't leave. The food is good. Any question? This gentleman came here this morning. He was on his way to help his son study. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to have Mr. Codlin make a special presentation to you, sir. And we're going to guarantee if you and your son reads this book, what exam is he taking?
Actually, he's in second form of high school.
Second form.
So just his usual.
Just starting. So here's what we're going to guarantee you. If you spend time reading this book with your son, he will become a medical doctor. That's a prophecy. I don't know what he wants to do here. So when you finish, go back out and ask him. I'm telling you what he's going to become if he reads this book. It's not the Bible, but it's close to the Bible because all these principles come from the Bible. So Mr. Codlin, can you present, what's your name, sir?
Gibson, Royal Gibson.
Mr. Royal Gibson, can you present him with a copy of the book? Come on up, sir.
Gibson, on behalf of the Cricket Hall of Fame and West Indies Cricket Development Academy, we present you with this Mind Power Training Manual.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So once again, thank you all for coming, ladies and gentlemen. And I think the servers are ready to go. No, the servers are ready for us now.
Yes, they're ready
to enjoy this sumptuous food. So anybody have anything they would love to say? Mr. Brown, you want to address the crowd, tell us what's happening down in Portland?
Yeah, you can come
on up, man. And then, Mr. Lindenwright, would you like to say a couple words, few words?
Good afternoon again, everybody. Alright, so I stand here representing West Portland Sports Club. We started, like Mr. Chambers was saying, particularly in assisting and aiding the development of women cricket in Portland. And right now, our club has grown because of it, and we're branching off in assisting and developing sports in general with a focus on cricket. So our major project that we're developing now is a multi-purpose sporting complex in Portland to facilitate cricket development. And we're at the stage of procurement for that. We've identified the location, we're working on financing. Well, we've been blessed to be sponsored by the ambassador's wife, US ambassador's wife, bless her heart. And we are hoping to branch off. We have big plans. We're aiming to start a youth program that we want to target the youth, because sports come from, that's our roots, and that's where we want to begin culturing, the mind training, Mr. Chambers. Yes, for youth to have the mental faculties and physical assistance necessary to get sports where we want it to be in Jamaica. Thank you all.
So what we're also going to do for you, Natalia, we're going to give you a copy of the manual. Now, let me explain to you. Don't practice if you don't read it and keep in touch with us. This is powerful material. I would like to give this group a little joke, you know. And if you don't believe me, you can call President Shallow, the president of Cricket West Indies. He actually did a 4 weeks training program with the Hall before he became president. And we explained to him how powerful the training was. Well, I am told now that the gentleman is not only running for president of Cricket West Indies, he is now self-confident that he can beat the great Rolf Gonzalez, who is the president of the prime minister of St. Vincent. The young fella is convinced, based on doing the mind power training, that he's going to defeat Gonzalez in the upcoming elections. That's how powerful this training is. So we are giving Mr. Natana this book, and we're going to give you a manual also, because this one is very potent. The other one will keep you in check, but you have to come on the Thursday night Zoom platform.
Yes, sir.
All right.
So on behalf of the Cricket Hall of Fame and West Indies Development Academy, we hereby present you with this power notes.
All right, so with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming, and we will now enjoy the sumptuous food. Mr. Wright, did you want to say, I'll find you the mic, you know. No, man.
Executive Director, Cricket Hall of Fame, Mr. Chambers, Mr. Codlin, CEO of West Indies Cricket Development Academy. Ladies and gentlemen, members of the media, good afternoon. First, let me say congratulations to all inductees who were inducted this year by the Cricket Hall of Fame. To be a Hall of Famer, it is an achievement that is worthy to be speaked of. When you think of the Hall of Fame being the first institution of this kind in the world. This evening, or this afternoon, I should say, certainly is also a very special occasion, as the Hall of Fame, Cricket Hall of Fame has recognized the work of our former Prime Minister, the most Honorable Portia Simpson Miller, and have inducted her into this institution. Certainly we are sorry that she's not here this afternoon to share this occasion with us all here today. But I'm sure that what better candidate could we have? Former Prime Minister, a lady of high stature, someone who has worked hard, not just for cricket, but for people in general in Jamaica and the world at large. To the CEO, you work tirelessly. That is our executive director, Mr. Chambers. You work tirelessly. And I must congratulate him on the level of work that he has done over the years. As a matter of fact, let me say this to you. He's a founding member of the Cricket Hall of Fame. I think you initiated the whole thought about it. And today, we have seen the success. I do encourage all those who have received the manual and the mindfulness, and I think, and I would encourage that we try to get it in the school system. So again, in closing, I must say that this evening was well spent, as the occasion was most important as we recognize our former Prime Minister, the Honorable Portia Simpson Miller. Thank you.
Thank you, Hall of Fame, all right? So now we will proceed with the food.
From the D, the first name, last name, what title is it?
My name is Lyndon Wright. L-Y-N-D.
Right.
L-Y-N-D. Right.
And the title that you hold?
I'm a Cricket Hall of Fame.
So you're the one who collected the...
On behalf.
Okay, you have any relation with her or anything?
No, man. I'm an expert. I'm a former president of the Union.
Okay.
And I'm a director of voice.
Okay.
And you're able to support me.
Yes, I got his information. So you're a former president.
Hey, listen to me. Listen to me. When I knew you were on that side,
When it's a gas, so don't bother when you use me, what's happening inside?
Any
US.